Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? Let's get a tablet and a pen. We're going to give you rules and tools, and we're going to show you exactly how to get to the first million. Then we're up to there, we'll climb it to the five and even more. But here's the problem. The follow through is what's the problem. We got to follow through A to Z. Now, guess what we get to do? Have some fun at the same time making money. The ultimate goal is very simple today. If you partner with me, all right, you got to do it my way. If not, we won't partner at all. Isn't that terrible? All right, I'm going to basically set up a location. I'm going to get it to escrow, and you're going to get between 25 to 75%. All right, we're going to partner and have some fun. But you got to do it my way. And if you want to buy me out or buy you out, fine. But you know what I do? I make millionaires. You want to get there? Problem is, what did you do in the past? I'll bet you screwed up 50 times. You've had a family member, friend kind of rip you off, spend thousands on crap that didn't work. Let's focus on money today, okay? No pictures, no recording. Very simple to do. From there, there's me because I accomplished every goal I've ever had. Can you imagine? When I invented Car Finder, I got my first $1 million corporation. I was 14 and a half. Then I bought a Lamborghini. What did you do? I didn't go to high school. I went to college instead. That would have been a waste of my damn time. I like making money. You see, I didn't like living in the street, eating out of a freaking trash can. I didn't like being used and abused, so I got pissed off. I focused on me. There's me in 1981. They say white men can't jump. That's funny. I hold the record for the highest and fastest kick at the time. All right, so understand, I like goodies. How I measure success is goodies. Driving the Lamborghini, the Ferrari. How about the helicopter? How about the yacht? How about the millionaire mansion? That's kind of fun. I'll show you my goodies. Show me yours. You don't have it yet? I'll teach you how to go get it. Okay? So let's take that tablet and pen. Let's turn it sideways. I need you to relate to what happens in this world. And I think you've been falling like ducks and sheep. Sorry, I think you didn't pay attention. You were told what to do and you went, bah, wah, wah, whack, 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 whack. My way works. So let's do this. Let's take a corporation, because you have one, and let's get a division. Nah, let's get a subsidiary. Subsidiary or corporation or division? What you think we should do? See, here's the problem you got with Bank of America, Chase, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo. They bankrupt a location called a branch number. The reason they call it a branch number is because they have a separate tax ID. And then they take all the money and the assets and write it off on their taxes. Well, you sit there going, beep, beep, beep. That's about it. See, your problem is you. Why didn't you look behind the curtain? Why didn't you learn to play? You see, when I get in that first Lamborghini, I like hearing boom, boom. When I have an old shit day, I just turn the engine on. Boom, boom. Damn, it makes me feel good. You see, the bottom line is you got to realize to go get the goodies. Corporation, division, write down corporation, division. See, you got to understand how to structure this and then go get the money. All the motivation in the world won't get you there. All right, so the bottom line is going to have to follow through. Is that okay? Let's think about the banks. How about Sam's Club? How about Geico? How about cities? Cities fall bankruptcy? Yeah, right in front of you. Didn't you ever get curious about that too? No? Okay. Let's do this. Number one, here's our problem with all these people today. I'm blunt and direct, so don't take it personally when I say you screwed up your credit and maybe have shitty credit today. See, your problem is you. You see this credit? Simple. What did you do? You jacked up the card, you dropped the score, you got stuck, you couldn't get any more, you hawked your house and hurt you and your wife and your spouse too. Isn't that called silly and dumb? I'm going to give you solutions for problems if you can learn to play my way. But again, the last four people I took through this, up and away, they're now doing $9 million a year. Is that okay if I do that for you too? Now, David's doing 10 and Brian's doing 11. Where do you want to start? Where you want to complete? Becoming a certified CFO. See, that's a mindset too. Reprogramming you to millionaire status. I want you to look behind the curtain every time. You got to look behind that curtain. All I knew is when I had to eat out of a trash can when I was 3, all right, nobody gave a you know what about me. I knew they had the money. How'd they get the money? I'm on a Redondo Beach Pier. Damn. Here's Marina Del Rey, Torres Rocks, Palos Verdes, in Rat Beach. They got money. I want to know how. I did my research. Now, my first blueprint, I want you to write it down. Now, you can throw this all away when you're done if you want to. My blueprint was see it, believe it, go get it. I see what I want. I believe and pray and go get it. Works. Let me redo this for you. Why don't you let me rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty? Why don't you give me 3 to 6 months? Okay. And if I don't change your life up and away, then you go away. But I guarantee I will. See, I want to basically repackage you as a CFO, Chief Financial Officer, like Humpty Dumpty. There's me and my ass. It's as high as a 6 foot locker. Damn. Hit my head and kicked the light that night. Damn, that hurt. Got a big scar right here. Ay, 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 blood everywhere. It's like terrible. But see, the point is this. I could kick the door jam at 10. At 14, I was kicking the basketball hoop, having fun. Now, my ass is high in 6 foot locker. I bet you can reach your goals too. Let's reach the highest goal you ever had and wanted. You want the $100 million building, the $1 million Lamborghini? You want the yachts, the race boats? All right, you got to have fun. We can do that, but it's going to take some way to do this my way. See, you got a corporation. Half of you paid thousands of dollars for it. You didn't learn diddly squat. Sorry, but it's true. If you have a corporation, they sue you. But if you have a corporation with the division, the bottom line is your name's not on it. So when they sue the division, they can't sue you. You can disconnect, isolate, and incorporate. You could actually separate the liability if you do it right. But understand, my first question will be next. Do you want to be a millionaire? Seriously, do you want to be a millionaire? Yes, no. See, the answer is no. Do you want to be a millionaire corporation? The answer is yes. There you go. So let's understand. It doesn't matter how old you are. I mean, come on, you're 40 to 75 years old right now. You screwed up 50 times. You had everybody knock you down. You've been basically boo-hoo-hoo, and you had your friends and family rip you off too. See, we got to understand. We got to fight through the pain. Look how old they were when they started their business. So how old are you today? Let's write that down at the top of the piece of paper. Now, what has stopped you to get your goodies? What stopped you to get basically where you want to go? I'll bet you it's money. I bet you it's money every time. Every time there's a problem, you need money. Every time you want to do something, you need money. You see, we got choices today. You're not winning the lottery. You're not getting a raise. Here's $10 million of credit. Would you like to play? See, the problem you got is, all right, we got to take this book and then this book. This is just cash credit for corporations, and all right, and how we play. Then we got to take our personal one for $100,000. Got to have that book. Then we need our divisions, and we need our Dun & Bradstreet because we want that credit as well in the division. So we have to color code this. See, you got to get disciplined and learn how to play the game to win. I always just like to win. See, when you play cards, you cheat. You play backgammon or chess, you cheat on that too. So let's do this. Why don't I help you get the first 100,000 to $1 million, and then you can finance it and write it all off, okay? See, your problem you've done in the past, you took the money from the family, and that was kind of silly and dumb. Are you ready? All right, let me make you a CFO, Chief Financial Officer. Now what's going to happen is this. You ready to write it down? Here's what's going to happen to you. If you partner with me, we're going to do it my way, not your way. I'm going to partner up in a location of something that I've done all my life. I'm going to give you 25% or 75%. We're going to partner up and away. But I got to get you to do the things I need you to do today. CFO. See, I got to get you 100,000 of personal credit. You might say that's too much. That's not enough. You ever think having more is going to hurt you or having less? If we have 100,000 of personal credit, the way I designed this when I trained Ken Yarborough, security chief at TRW and Experian, kind of fun, was if you use 29% rule, let's understand, all cards fluctuate but two. When I invented the 28% rule that all your dashboards for credit out there use today, it was simple. We put a stick key. We dummy proof it. If we got a $10,000 card, we can only use $2,900. If we use more than $2,900, our score drops. We can't get any more. See, this is where the ding-dongs on TikTok and YouTube don't teach how to play, or even Google. These don't fluctuate. They don't what? So if I have these at 29% rule and I put these in front of these cards, my score will never drop ever again. Then your excuse will be, I lost my job, got an emergency. Then I'll say, knock it off. These are up to $1 million freaking dollars, paid over time limit. See, the problem is lack of knowledge. It's the stupidity of man and woman. We're not stupid. Half the people in this world are freaking lazy. Then you got to have a corporation. Oh, I got an LLC. You got to see it. Stop. I love when people call the office. We hear it 10 times a day. I got an LLC. I don't have a corporation. That makes that person sound stupid. An LLC is a damn corporation. See, the reality is they didn't learn how to play. I want you to have $250,000 of credit for corporate divisions. I want to build you as much as I can. 9 divisions too. So let's understand how to play. Auto income. I don't know. I was 17 and a half. I got 22,000 pay phones. I got 19 houses, and I'm being the bank for all the people at the auctions having fun because I got all the money to play with. Okay. So guess what? I had auto income. I didn't care if it's called residual income. Who gives a crap what it's called? I need money to pay my damn bills. Assets. How about a house or a car or family? You see, you keep bringing the pain where? Home. Please knock it off. I call that silly and dumb. Now, if you don't have a corporation, because if you need one, we have them in stock. It's called a shell corp from last year. See, I always do extra course profit and nonprofit because there's always clients that forget to do something. Now, don't worry about divisions. I call it pull off the tree. I set up all these divisions on a corp. We just pull them off, put them in your corp. Whee! See, there's a solution for everything. So if you don't have a corporation that's 2 years to get that line of credit at the bank, Chase, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank, and Wells Fargo too, let us know. I got them in stock just for you. Now let's do this. I like to have fun because I like to change lives. It's kind of fun watching them drive their brand new company cars, go on a business trip. How about this? If you and I get on the phone with your partner of life and we spend about an hour's time, we're going to break it down into pieces. I want to know about your past, present, and future. Good, bad, and ugly. Did you have a bankruptcy or a tax problem? Did you ever screw up American Express or Chase because they don't forgive you ever? Then we got to look at family. See, we're going to plan to live. We're going to plan to die. See, there's the thing. If you don't plan to die, that's why we have all these idiot probate attorneys, because nobody planned to spend $12. Could you imagine you can spend $12 to protect your ass? And you didn't bother to do that? I don't understand. Corporation with divisions. Division's a legal person under the corporate structure, so I can get as many as I want? Wow, you had one of you. Doesn't that kind of suck? Bring the pain home too. Irrevocable trust? How about auto income? How about car? How about house? Now understand something. The car you drive today is registered to you. I'm sorry to say that's called stupid. You get in a bumpity bump, they're going to sue the registered owner, which is you. It actually should be a division. Because when they sue the division, you can disconnect, isolate, incorporate, throw the sucker away. Haven't you ever watched your banks and grocery stores and cities do this in your face? I don't understand. House? You bought a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust? See, you were supposed to do escrow, close, homestead, which half you don't even know what a damn homestead is, and then the trust. By the way, the house should have been bought through the trust so nobody knows it's yours. See, all that junk mail you got? Because you told the world it's yours. You made yourself a duck and a sheep. Auto income. How about we take what was in my book 49 years ago, page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow free up our time. So I'd like to basically, if we partner up, you're going to get 25% of a location, or you're going to get 75%. You're going to get 100% ever, unless you do all the work. Have you done it so far? I don't think so, huh? Then we have our forensic accountants that monitor it all, so we make sure nobody steals our woodies and money, because we want to make sure it's real. I like real stuff. So if you let me blueprint you, I can change your life if you want to. Or you can go over there and listen to that blah, 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 and that blah, blah, blah over there too. They're all going all their blah, blah, blahs right now. Without rules and tools, you're not going to make it. By the way, a corporation's a legal what? It's right there. Person. What? A corporation, Supreme Court says it's a legal person? Huh, and I'm a legal person of flesh. Ow, ow, that hurts, hurts, hurts. Ah, stop it. But a corporation is a legal person of law. I'm not here to be sheep and attorney. Weird. So if you have a corporation, and I learned this at 7.5 years old, by the way, listen to a poker game. It may sue or be sued. It's right there. It's right there. Right there. So when they sue the corporation with your names on Secretary of State's website, they sue you. If somebody tells you the corporation protects you, that's called stupid. Because it does not. It does not protect you. When you're sued, you're screwed up. Now, I learned this listening to a damn poker game at Mrs. Hope's house. They say the corporation's a legal person. It triggers something in my brain. I taught myself how to read 2.5 years old anyway. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. Next door is a library. Man, what does this mean? She was rude as can be. I wanted to kick her on the shins. 5 minutes later, here's a mock up. It's a book. I read the book. That's all you got, it's a book. She was just mean as hell. You see, I was looking for a blueprint. Blueprint. By the way, my first corporation was Helping Hand Industries. It cost me $10. That same corp today is $30. All corporations are free, period. You just pay a little damn filing fee. Now I got $100,000 of credit in the mail. When I was 9.5 years old to the corporation, Mrs. Hope freaked out. I got named in the movie Dave. So let's understand something today. I got named in a lawsuit when I was 12.5 years old. That sucked. I got dragged into court. They asked for me. Yeah, I'm here. Where's your father? Don't have one. Where's your mom? Don't have one of those either. So what did I have to do? Nope. I used the word Braille. Wrong, the Braille institution. See, you have to understand, you can go to school, do the time to get the paper. That's okay. But you don't learn your job unless you do your job. You learn by going through the process and the pain. Oh, well. The goal is to never bring the pain home, by the way. All right. The big lie. I wish I could sit in a room with you for a day, because I would go to your house and your office and tear it all apart, take pictures. I'd turn your stuff you have today to a chattel mortgage and borrow against your shit. Yeah. Why aren't you doing that today? UCC 1. Well, you think a corporation is going to protect you. It does not. Corporations are designed to receive money and pay tax when they make a profit. That's what it's for. And you think it's going to protect you. Good luck with that. By the way, you pierce your own veil. How? When you buy a car. Here's the corporation by the core, but you guaranteed it. If court files bankruptcy, who do they go get? You. Doesn't that suck? How about the building you sign the lease? How about you get a credit card for the corporation? See, the problem, if you don't understand how to play, you're going to bring the damn pain home. Now, a long time ago in 1987, Ken Yarborough, security chief at Tier W in Superior, I was training him. You know what we did? We wrote a book called File Segregation. I didn't like it. Ken said he didn't like my division of me. He says it takes 90 days for what I'm doing. His was instant, but his was on a lie. I don't like lies. So if we file a division, understand, under the corporation, corporation's a legal what? You just saw it right there. Division is under the umbrella. It's a legal person too. We can file it and publish it, and the IRS will hand us an SS4. Is that okay? See, in 87, I created the dashboards to build cash credit to tax IDs for Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. You want to play some more? You see, the division of me doesn't bring the pain home. You keep bringing the pain home. Sorry. Now, if you have the guts to let me play with you for 3 to 6 months, and we partner up in a business, you get 25% or 75%. You don't get it all. If you want it all, I'll show you how to do it on your own. But if you know how to do that, you did it before you bothered with me. So why don't we do it my way? I just want to get you $100,000 a month income. Would that be okay? And then we build it up and away some more. So why don't we write down today's date and let's go after the next 90 days. Now, that's like on the coaching programs. That's just the twins out of a collection of cars. So what do we do? If I'm the coach for you, you're stuck with me every other week we're on the phone, but then you got to realize I'm going to give you a list. Yeah, I'm going to give you a daily list, weekly list, and a monthly list, and a project list. I'm going to be telling you what to do. But if you don't follow through, that's on you. Now, you might get stuck with one of my junior and senior coaches. They're good too. But if you want the Godfather credit all the way, let me know. See, your case file's in my office. All right, now I get to watch it every 5 days. Now, here's your first goal. It should be. Okay, we know about personal goals, family, and all that stuff, but the goal for life should be money. It has to be. So I look at $10,000 a month. You see, that's what I wanted to do, is create and pay my bills automatically. I call it auto income. It made sense to me. $50,000, $100,000 a month. Could you imagine if you had $100,000 a month coming in, paying all the bills, and you could actually balance your life, balance your score, and get some more, and you can do tax balancing? I bet you'd be driving a Lamborghini. How about monthly income? But that's up to you. All right, here's a program. It's called Join, Raise Referral Program. Help me, help you, help others. Because we're networking nationwide. See, I'm on Sirius Radio. I'm nationwide already. We got a new TV show coming up too. All right, so you could actually become an affiliate. 10 people have shitty credit and need help too. So guess what we get to do? Rebuild them as well. Now let's understand. I had a problem as a little kid. I didn't get a mommy and a daddy like you. Okay, I just got to live in hell and be used and abused. I had a choice. Put up with shit or get the hell out of hell. I looked in the mirror. I think today you should find one of these and stare at it for 10 minutes. Look at yourself. Put yourself in check. See, you can blame the world for what's going on in your life. We all have a story. But at the end of the day, nobody gives a you know what. So why don't we do this, okay? Why don't you basically realize that yesterday, today, and tomorrow, you're not going to do anything different besides your same rerun? I think it's boring as hell. So let's do this. Why don't we take the list that comes out Monday at 6:12 in the morning, and let's take the repo list for cars, like I taught Ricky Dicky Ross how to do. How about boats? How about house? Do you know right now in Chase repo, Chase Bank / repo, there's a list they want you to take over payments right away? We could play on that. Okay, how about houses, apartment complex, or duplex? How about we look at probate list, divorce list, bankruptcy list? We could sell supply and vendor credit today, even if we had the shittiest credit in the world too. How about corporate divisions? If we do this correctly, corporations and divisions, we want $100,000 to $1 million credit. That's the goal. Now, if you do what I tell you to do, I'm going to say in 36 months, you should have a $10 million company. Now, I've had 9 people do it in about 11 months, but I'm not going to take the best cases because not everybody's the best and follow through. So we're going to say 36 months. I'd like you not to think, just do. Don't think, just do what I tell you to do. But it's up to you. See, we got 2025. Do you realize 2025 is the best year in mankind ever? That's right. 5 goes into 25 5 times in 2004. And then guess what? Some more. See, the numbers make sense. This is your year to run and never look back, and say this 10 times a day. I will accomplish my goals. I will accomplish my goals. There's your goal. Now I'm going to go boring and steady. Now I got some people on TikTok copying my stuff too. What else is new? They know little pieces. How about you and I work together personally every other week on the phone, and I tell you what to do. That way you don't have to second guess yourself. So take a picture of this page right here. I wrote the books about laundromats, dry cleaning, car washes, apartment complexes, franchises, EV charging stations, parking structures, car wash, divisions, and real estate. I wrote all these books years ago. See, that's what I was doing for me, buckets of money. Would you like 100,000 a month? That should be your goal. What are we going to do today? I want somebody to drive you around your city. Then I want you to pull down that visor on the passenger side, and I want you to ask yourself, why don't you own these things? That's what I did since I was a kid. I want to buy up the neighborhood. Don't you? Shouldn't somebody owns it? Why not you? See, let's pick you. But again, that's how we play. Now, if David can do this in 8 months and get 96,000 a month, so can you. You want to play? But David did everything I told him to do. He goes to class, doesn't fall on his wad. So we play because it could be your turn. All right. So let's think. This is the kind of business I want you to think about. I want to build you in $100,000 to $1 million of credit. We're going to finance that business. We're also going to get seller finance and all kinds of stuff. And then you're going to get auto income because it's managed by a third party. You go to Jack in the Box, you don't see the damn owner there. McDonald's, you don't see the owner there. So the goal is, let me find a location for you. We'll partner up and you get to own 25% or 75%. Never 100% unless you want to do all the work. You can do that now. Go for it. Your problem is you're afraid to do it. You've never done it before. So you want someone to hold your hand while we sing Kumbaya. How about we just get you that 100,000 a month and keep doing it again and again? Would that be okay? That's what I want to do. Because then you're going to, can you do it again? Can you do it again? So let's think about these things, okay? If you ever get into coaching and you get into for the 1-year program of coaching, I'm going to let you pick from my inventory. Which one would you like? Which one you want to share? We're going to play. We're going to win because I don't lose. You see, you got a choice. You're 45 to 70 years old. That's okay. I'm 29. Next, I'm 39 and a half. When I turned 39 and a half, I said I'm going to stay that the rest of my life. It's a mindset. You know, it's kind of fun. I bet you got disappointed, or you played it safe, or never took the chance, or you did and you got your asses kicked. Okay. The average person, of course not you, weighs $50 every other day. Do you know that is basically $700 a month? If I took 50,000 off the line of credit from Wells Fargo, my payment is 652.26. So what the average person wastes in a given day, they could actually finance the business and auto income. You see, the reality is you don't have to get a lot of more money. Now let's take this apartment complex. Here we are in an apartment complex. Let's say we go after this, we're going to do seller finance, DSR loans, HUD, Section 8, whatever we want to do. There's so many ways to do this. Now we look at the apartment complex. What are they going to do? Now they, in the beginning, wanted basically 10% down. It's $3 million. Aye. How about we take two of these cards, because they're corporate credit, and they don't show up on personal credit report. Let's write a check for 300,000 if we wanted to. What are we going to do now? Now we got this brand new loan, and we're going to make some money because there's tenants in those apartment complexes too. What are we going to do? All of a sudden now we got 13,452 positive cash flow. Your problem, you think you're done. I'm going to tell you you're not done. You're not even beginning to be done. 13,452 is pocket change. You got to get that in your head. All right, $1 million is, could be pocket change. But again, what do we do? Okay. So if you're not done, what do I want you to do? I want you to split deed these. I want you to become the bank. I want you to teach you how to do assignment of mortgage. I want you to realize when they slip fall, they can sue you and screw you up. But if you would do assignment of mortgage, you transfer the liability back to them. You can sue them. They can't sue you. Isn't that the way to play it? But then now all of a sudden we got 76,800 a month because we're the bank. See, I don't know why you did what you did. You sold your car. You didn't carry the paper. You sold a house, didn't carry it as well. How about we do a Freddie Mac, Section 8, DSCR loans, something? Who cares? There's so many ways to do it, even zero financing. So why don't we become the bank? See, if we do this together, I'm going to do all the work for you, with you. Then I'm going to let you get your profits at 25 to 75%, and we partner up. If you don't want to play my way, then go do it your way. Go for it. How's it work so far? I just make money for people. I got a knack. See, I brought my first $100,000 in per year. Then I looked at per month, then per week, then per day. 2009, I was doing $1 million a day. Kind of fun. But again, what do you want to do? Hey, how about some goodies? This is only $500 million of goodies. You see, they kept giving me crap in the 80s and part of the 90s about loan to value problem. Well, I didn't like that. They told me no, and I didn't believe no. You heard no from people, and I bet you didn't believe it, but you accepted it, did you? We're going to have some fun. Kind of fun to play and make money. But again, God's gift, the mansions in the harbor. See, my problem is I got 3 yachts, 2 race boats, a Duffy, and a bunch of Sea-Doos. I got properties on all 5 islands in Huntington Beach. God damn, everything's a mess. Where did I leave it last? So I needed the biggest house with the biggest U-Dock. So I can put my yachts and race boats in the backyard where you park yours. The Duffy's for the wife. Why? She's a CFO. I got to take her to Captain Jack's on Friday and Saturday for steak and lobster. See, it takes money to get honey. Happy wife, happy life. See, the $100 million building in the Lamborghini, look at this, Ray Reynolds University. Whee! You know, the payment on that was $6,800 a month. So is pay tax or buy a Lamborghini? It kind of worked. So pay tax, buy a Lamborghini. I've been teaching and preaching to rich and famous people for 49 years, having fun. Boom, boom. Now there's the helicopter, the big building, and the Lamborghini. Now, I want you to do something for me. Got your tablet and pen? We're going to write down driver's license, insurance, registration. And I understand there's my assets higher than the 6-foot locker. Hit my head. Ay, 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 ay. See, here's how it works. If you can touch it, you can kick it. Let's break down mindset, okay? I knew, because I can do the splits every which way. If I put my hand up here, I can touch the back with my fingertips. But if I could kick it, so if I can touch it, I can kick it because I can do the splits. And I don't need to run 50 feet. I'd run 2 feet and I'd be up in the friggin' air. Now, the Guinness Book of Records came that night at the YMCA. Where's the wires? He kind of pissed me off. So these people over here had to get the hell out of my way. I just jumped up and kicked out the lights. And boom! Scared the hell out of him. He ran out like a little girl. He came back a little later and says, "There's no wires. This is an aluminum building." No blank, Sherlock. You see, you got a lot of people putting you down all your life too, don't you? I had to deal with a lot of crap. Being born in a taxi, Gardena, oh my goodness, Torrance, Watts, Long Beach, all the great areas. So let's understand we can fly. Why can't I? Now, here's my grandfather. Can you imagine after coma and all this stuff, I found out grandfather? He was Richard Bishop, right? Coach Bishop, Roosevelt High. Damn. Hell, he looks like Al Capone. What can I say? All right. See, the word no doesn't mean no. It means you accepted it. That's not acceptable. All right. Let's think. Here I get to the point. I finally reached my American dream. I'm doing $1 million friggin' a day. I'm helping people nationwide. My building's 22,000 square feet. I was at the Bonaventure in Los Angeles for 32 friggin' years. All right, every Wednesday night having fun helping people like you. See, if you ever want a copy of the Millionaire's Founders Kit that I sold at the Bonaventure for $5,000 a set, call the office. Get a hold of those 12 books and 12 CDs for $1,000. Now, if you did it through me, and you did it Zell now through tonight, live, all right, you get half price. Put it off, pay more. Simple. Now, the real estate system, I designed this for my millionaires and billionaires. See, I had to show them how to save money, and if the tenant didn't pay, how you get all their goodies too. I invented chattel mortgage, all right, UCC win chattel mortgage, and a homestead blocker to win the game of business. My first series 49 years ago. Financial series, okay, buckets of money. That's how I turned it into auto income. When I did buckets of money, that's how I created cash flow for my time. Tax balancing. Oh, be the bank out of Nevada. But again, 2009, I was the largest registered agent in the world. I've sold 10 times more Nevada Corps than anybody on this planet, even to this day. You don't need Nevada until you get to profit zone. So don't waste the money till you do that too. You want a copy? The office is $19.99. If you did it through me, it's half price, $9.99. See, I haven't had a paycheck for 30 years. I don't have a personal bank account either. So I got specialty classes. Can you imagine? I've been online for 40 years, online or in person. That's right, in person or online. And you could have played with me a long time ago. I'm going to teach you tonight more things you ever learned in your life, better than anything you ever did, as long as you follow through. So I got these special classes. There's 11 of them in rotation. So every Friday and Saturday, you realize I've never taken a Saturday off ever in 49 years unless it's a holiday. All right, because I like to help people. But I go on business trips, never been on vacation. I might be broadcasting in Alaska. I could be broadcasting from the yacht. All right, how about the cruise? How about we have some fun in Ireland too? You see, what we get to do is this. Can you imagine? This Saturday, the specialty class is basically daisy chaining of credit. I invented daisy chaining credit in the 91 and 92. Watch. If I get a credit card, any credit card I want, I can basically get what? A one for each division. So if I got one or two, I get to get 99 more. How many would you like? See, under the Fair Lending Act, and you'll see Wells Fargo, B of A, Chase, and especially American Express, I'll ask, would you like 99 more cards? So this is how it works. It's called daisy chaining of credit. It's this Saturday live with me. Kind of fun. But the difference is it's at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But again, for $999, you get 90 days of all specialty classes. But only I offer that. Nobody else can, since I'm the founder anyway. If you just want that one class, all right, webinar price tonight is $499. I do the $999 to get them all for 90 days, but that's up to you. Well, now let's look at the federal government. Do you know they're giving away $10 billion of grant money? See, whatever we do, and we partner up a 25, 75% rule, no problem. We're going to be giving back to the local city. We're going to basically network with the Chamber of Commerce. We're going to network with the homeless and my food trucks and everything I do, so we can write it off some more. I don't like wasting anything. So what do we get to do? Did you know there's a porthole in all 50 states and cities and what? We get to get money. They're giving away $10 billion. Okay, so let's understand. The nonprofit, let's write this down if you ever want one. It's irs.gov. It's a 1023 form. You're trying to get a 501c3 exemption, federal exemption. It's for public benefit. And if you hire somebody, they charge you about $15,000. If you go to my workshop, I teach you how to do it for free. Will that be okay? So we could play if you need a nonprofit corporation. So let's take a picture of this right now. Articles corporation, they're free. You pay your filing fee. The reason you want me to do articles or a division, since I invented division process anyway, is I get to add history on a dashboard, instant credit report, Experian, Trending, and Equifax. Instant, not this inquiry thing you did. Offices, tax, 3 divisions, of course, and then nonprofit workshop. So if you wanted this all set up nice and pretty tonight, the office sells it for $3,999. Tonight you can get it for $2,499. Now take a picture right here, zow, 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 because if we're going to partner up, you got to be set up and ready to go. Zelle is nice. I love the fact that the banks got together on July 6, 2022, and they bought Zelle, Zelle, Zelle. And now we got to stop treading water and playing it safe. Here's what you need. There's 5 things. Can you write them down? There's 5 things I say that are must have. First, I got to get you help to get your 750. And I'll help you do that every step of the way from their corporate divisions. Then we need $100,000 to $1 million of credit. We need checkbook money and division supply money. Write it down, please. Now, you can't take a picture. If you take pictures, you don't pay attention to them anyway. We write it down, our brain records. Isn't that the ultimate goal? All right, so let's say you have a corporation. Well, that's good for you. If you don't have one, I'll hand you one for free. I've done that for 49 years, free. You pay your filing fee. All right, from there, we're going to basically stop bringing the pain home, put your ducks in a row, and we're going to repackage you my way for a while because your way sucks. Sorry, but that's how it works. So let's think. Here's Glenn. Glenn's a nice guy. He's an engineer. He lost his job. His wife divorced him. See, there was no money, so he got no honey. She left him. Boo-hoo. I said, stop it. There's a better woman for you. Now, let's understand. Glenn tells his story, how he lived in his Pinto car for 3 years. I basically said, get to my workshops. I repackaged him to $1 million company about 9 months. Brand new house, brand new truck. And then I put him on one of my TV shows. Now, here's Freeway Ricky Dickie Ross. I got him $3 million of credit. Now, Thomas was in prison for 26 years. I got him brand new dump trucks. Within 6 months, he's doing $5 million a year. Michael, Arnold, all right, presidents from there, Costner. We got Giovanni for Pixar. We got college professor, Bio University. We got basically Superman for Gold's Gym. I got him $1 million too. And then we got Kirk and God rest his soul. I got her $1 million too. She got her videos out there as well. So let's understand. If you do it my way for a while, you're going to get $100,000 a month, and you're going to get to $1 million dream if you basically follow through and listen. But it'll be up to you. I'm also the incorporated for rich and famous. Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, and Angels. So let's think. I need you to focus on you because you have to understand something. If we partner in any business, we're doing it my way 100%. Now, you can always buy me out or I'll buy you out. That's fine. Okay, but let's understand. You get 25 to 75%. That's all you get. All right, because we're going to figure out what's the percentage. What you've done in the past, I don't like. Honey, we're going to start a business. You jacked up the cards. You dropped the score. You got stuck. You couldn't get any more. You brought the pain home to you and your family. And that's called silly and dumb. You even honked your house. I understand that. The goal is to never bring the damn pain home. Stop it. You never had to in the first place, by the way. But your problem is you don't understand rules and tools. When I was training Yarborough, I wanted to teach the world the rules and tools. And that was the goal. All cards fluctuate, but 2. And they basically be jacked up $1 million and then pay overtime limit as well. And your score will never drop. You used the wrong damn card. Congratulations. You should have been following me a long time ago. I didn't know any better. So we're going to use Ray's rules and tools and get to the American dream. Is that okay? Now, I want you to go, and we're going to do this my way. You're going to write down irs.gov, write it down now. Okay, so what do we look at? Okay, irs.gov. We got to get some forms. You ready? S is 4, 10 or 1244, 656, and an S is 4. I need you to be prepared to understand this. See, right now I need you to set up a IRS account so you can watch your tax returns. And you need to get a 4506C and T. A creditor's going to send it to you. So make sure you're not using fraud and a CPM. We're going to plan the problem this time. And if we have an oh shit day, we're going to get rid of the bad piece, keep the other pieces. Banks and grocery stores and cities and states do this all the time. Okay, what's a corporation again? I'm not here to be shape an attorney. This is right in front of you. Let's read it together. A legal person. It may sue or be sued. Your corporation, under Ray's rules, my rules, can only do 4 things. If your corporation is going to do business, we cannot partner at all. Never, never. Because that'd be called stupid. They sue that, they sue you. If your corporation is doing business, we're going to transfer that to a division. And this is going to be a management company. Your corporation can buffer tax, no tax to do to your profitable. Corporate credit going to build you hundreds of thousands of millions. You get to write an interest rate in the credit card or the car's fleet price and the free buffet at the hotel. We're going to look at divisions the way I designed it over 37 years ago. All right, line of defense. They're cheap. Multiple functions, bought wholesale price, multiple credit reports, and separate liability for real estate. So if you had 10 houses and you had 8 good tenants and 2 shitheads, all right, they wanted to knock you down, you just get rid of the bad ones. Or did I say shithead a lot? I'm sorry, turds. See, we got to have a line of defense. All I know is all my life I've been picked on. All right, I've been shot, I've been knifed, and going to school in Watson, Torrance, and Long Beach sucked. This is my opinion. There's always somebody giving you shit. And they don't want to take away your goodies. No. So division process. Is that okay? We play my way for a while. All right. So what do we do? All right. Who guarantees, all right, the house, the card, and the credit card, and the franchise? See, here's the problem. Every time you sign something on behalf of the corporation, it makes you a duck and a sheep. And then if you receive it into the corporation, the duck and the sheep is a corp. They sue that, they still sue you. I came up with a solution basically in 85, 86 division process. So this means one thing. Your corporation will have divisions. And if we have a bad one, we get rid of the bad one. Well, they did this in Orange County and San Bernardino and cities, 11 of them. Banks do it, grocery stores do it. So why can't you? It's called We the People. So we're going to create this and understand daisy chaining. If I get you a $100,000 card, this is a 150. Wells Fargo, I want to do it times 9. Every division's entitled to its own credit reports. So this corporation had a bunch of babies. And what do we get to do? Profit center, P&L statements, and we get to build $1 million. Do you realize one card can create $1 million of credit to a corporation? And we can daisy chain and have some fun? I like to get you all 4 of those. Is that okay? 2 for personal, 2 for business. Let me know if it's okay. Now, Danny had a problem. Danny and I have been partnering up for years, and he got lazy and sloppy. See, we went after this apartment complex. There's 64 units. How many divisions do we need? 66. 1 to receive it, 1 to guarantee it, and a division for every tenant, because they're going to sign a different lease. So they basically have a problem, we'll get rid of the problem. See, all I know is when someone files a bankruptcy under the Federal Protection Act public record, it tends to bring the pain home. When corps and divisions do it, they get to write it all off. So when a division has a problem, we could disconnect, isolate, incorporate, put the problem over here and keep the other pieces. See, isn't that the way we should play my way, the game of business? Okay, so unit 36 fell out of a bathtub, broke a toe. They want $50,000. Danny, pay them. He negotiated for $20,000. So if we are careless, we get our assets kicked. You could have spent $25 or less and protect your assets and everything you've done from house to car. You never had to lose. You could have been the bank since day one. $25 to protect your ass. Heads. But you didn't do that. And then you lost and fell down. And what happened next? Probate? Come on. I want you to understand division process. So let's understand. If you're going to do a car wash, All right, laundromat. All right, dry cleaning. That's going to be between 9 divisions. All right, because you want to get to that 100,000 and 9 to guarantee it. That's 18. Math is math, right? If we want a storage unit, we need about basically what? 36. If we want an apartment complex, we're going to need 72. So we have to position this. So if we're going to go get it, we have to have it set up. If a corporation was done last year in 2024, this year it's 2025, it's on its second year. If a division is, it's on its second year. Banks only want to hear one thing: how they've been a corporation or division. 2 years, wow. See, that's all it takes. It takes us real people, all right, 18 years or a lifetime. So if we take what's in my book 37 years ago, here's a corp, here's divisions, and divisions, subdivisions, and more. This helped me create $16 million of credit. That's right, 16 million. Kind of fun. Every entity can have up to $1 million of credit. So again, do you want to be a millionaire? The answer is no. Do you want to be a millionaire corporation and be the puppet master? The answer is yes. If we do real estate, what do? Every piece of property has to be a division. There are 7 of you I talked to, and you have something in escrow, and you're doing a flippity dippity do. Oh, goody for you! When it goes in your name and somebody slips and falls, they're going to sue you and screw you up. And you're going to go, what? What happened to me? Why don't we make sure escrow closes as a division? So you're never the duck or the sheep. But that's up to you. Financial system was simple. Tax balancing, buckets of money, be the bank. I don't want to play with the system. I want to play with the IRS because they're in control. They control everything, SS5 and SS4. We got to play the game to win. But again, a division process. So understand, if you give me a person's name, corporation, or division name, it's all I need is a name. I can take 2,000 of history off of a dashboard, and I can instantly set up an Experian, Trandio, and Equifax. Instant credit reports. We could daisy chain credit all over the place, and they get a tax ID. Is that okay? See, debt follows tax ID. Debt what? Follows what? See, debt follows you right now in SSN. That kind of sucks. So if we did it my way, what do we get to do? So let's understand. A division I set up, adding history and credit reports instantly, are here $4.99. If you want credit, you get credit or no credit. It's up to you. So if you did it tonight, the ultimate goal is very simple. Here are 3, 9, and 12. And someone already asked, I saw their hand raising, and they wanted, can I get the double the divisions that you offered 2 weeks ago? Well, if you did it tonight by Zelle, yeah, but if not, forget it. Okay? So if you wanted 6, 18, and 24, there you go. I'll double the amount if it's done tonight by Zelle. If not, forget it. Now, you can call the office. The call center is still open until 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And what they would do today for this is 800-254-9506. I'd want you to tell them that I waived the 5% that they charged us from the bank to charge you. Tonight it's free. You don't pay 5%. So let's think about a corporation. A corporation is a legal what? So if I'm a man of flesh, I'm a husband, I'm a father, 6 kids, 13 grandkids, okay, they all have credit files. But that's flesh, that hurts, ow, ow, ow. If a corporation is a legal person, has division, it's an entity, it's allowed a tax ID, and we don't bring the pain home. So let's have divisions of divisions and subsidiaries. No, divisions of divisions, no subsidiaries. We don't need those yet. So we could actually play. And this will help you get all the money you need to get the American dream and write it off at the same time, by the way. So let's understand how to play. So when I had a problem, all right, late 80s, part of 90s, I had a problem, all right, and I was basically losing some of my credit limits. They scared the you-know-what out of me. I researched and found out there's C191D, I could loan out money privately. So the book called Buckets of Money were basically a matrix that I created for me. It took me 18 months to do this, 41 divisions, okay, 1998. I got to a point I got 190,000 a month. So I used the credit to keep it alive and grow it, while people wanted to use it to save their house or something else. The assets behind that were $1.1 billion. That's what I did in 98. Isn't that fun? Now, if you want, you can take that Buckets of Money book and do the same thing too. The next matrix was 16 million. and I got 661,000 a month. Is that okay? The next one was $32 million. Wow. This is pathetic. I lost my job. I got 2 kids. Knock off the crap. Man up. You go to the church, we'll feed you. Simple. Go drive an Uber, Lyft, or DoorDash. Have a damn garage sale. This is not a man. Sorry, this is pathetic. Hey, I ate of a trash can as a kid. I know what it takes to get there. You got to get to hell. Now, in 2009, I was in a damn coma. That's the picture where I died at 5:41. Kind of sucks. But you know what happened? I took one of my yachts in the backyard with a group of people to watch the fireworks. Someone had a virus and I got to go in a coma, hear everything, and I got to die. Then I got to come back and help you. I took my 3 divisions and my 5 closet divisions. Listen very carefully. I have a backup for a backup. So I took my 3 divisions and I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. Is that okay? I bought my wife her next dream house. Don't you do these things too? Why would you bring the pain home when you never had to? Every division should be known as a bucket of money. Remember I told you driver's license, insurance, registration. You get in a bumpity bump today. Those 50 bloodsucker attorneys on TV going blah, 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 or social media or on the billboards on the freeway, someone's going to sue you. You're the registered owner. Why don't you change driver's license, insurance, registration, all right, to a mailbox, etc., or a P.O. box? Whatever state allows you to, but not your home, please. But it's up to you. We got to make you a money-making machine. There's that blueprint call I want to do for you. I don't think I can get you past go 100%. Call center, yeah, it's a corporation, it's personal. We'll build you some credits and bonus up to times 10-year investment. No problem. If you don't let me repackage you my way and get you to Millionaire, that's up to you. You'll never find anybody on this planet that knows what I know anyway. You get to play. I'm going to get you 750 guaranteed. I'm going to get you 5,000 to 10,000 cards because you probably have little ones that are dinky cards anyway. And then from there, we're going to do a wrapper refresh. Then we're going to basically dispute anything you have negative for 9 months. We're going to charge you $14.98. You're going to go to class Friday and Saturday live with me, have some fun, and you're going to go after a 750 score for 180 days. That's 6 months. If you did it tonight, it would be $9.99, as long as it's a Zell, so you don't bring the pain home. If you have a corporation, okay, let me build the one you got. So I can build all kinds of credit and add it to my dashboard right away. So we're going to rebuild you as a CFO. Okay. How about you invest $24.99, $2,500, and I hand you $25,000 of credit back, 10 times your investment. And if you go to class, it's level 1, setup, analyze, add history, and pop credit. See, I analyze everybody personally. So far, I've analyzed over 55 million people. If this was done tonight, that would be $19.99 to you. But if it's not done right away, call tomorrow and get the normal price. It's a Zell. And their number is 800-254-9506. And tonight we're waiving the 5% fee that the bank charges us. So you don't pay it at all. So let's think. I want to sell supply and vendor credit. Okay, we could do that. You could have lousy credit today, and you can sell this right away because it's OPM money and Dun & Bradstreet. You could be backed up today with all your credit and you're all screwed up. Take a picture. Take a picture right here. I took, after coma, we're homeless, literally homeless that day. Okay, went over to Best Buy, got instant account for $25,000. I got a new computer, all the pieces I need, and then I got these Visa gift cards. And then I got that little thing called Square to put in my phone. Whee! So I turned supply into cash. Do you know you can get about $51,000 in supply to cash? And you can balance your debt over here some more because you're not winning the lottery, getting a raise. So we're going to sell on Amazon and eBay. Okay. I would like to get you $100,000 of personal credit, 29% utilization. That's $71,000 in safety case we have an what day, $100,000 to the corporation. I'd like to rebuild you personally, and then get the Green Spark card. The Green Spark, they have one for $100,000 and 2 for 30. How about 160? That 160 times 9, is that $1 million? How about we do B of A, Wells Fargo, Chase, and American Express, 5 out of the 10 cards I like, and then we go play at the bank. See, that could be up to $5 million of credit right there. The banks have this called bridging the gap. As long as you have a 2-year corporate division, don't be surprised they're going to give you a line of credit up to $150,000. And if you have 550 scores kind of crappy stuff, I can line you up to get Navy from 20,000 to 50. U.S. Bank is nuts. They'll give up to 150, even if you're on Social Security. I've done that for clients too, so you can start a business on the side. So guess what we get to do? 5.4 million. Divisions allow us to use projections of $1 million. Why not? So let's think. $1 million maker. If you listen and learn, you can play the game too. So we're going to do it my way for a while. So let's think. My dashboard, I can get you an American Express Platinum, personal and business. And how about the employee card? How about the division card? How many would you like? How about we do the gold the same way? How about they're going to understand that 17 years ago, I pushed and pushed, and most of, not all the applications for cash credit have division process on it, and nobody knows how to do it yet. Let's get them to play. Did you know American Express offers 99 more cards, division or authorized user? So let's get a couple of those. Is that okay? They'll even give you a line of credit. They have a loan called Blueprint Loan for up to $250. So if we did this correctly, we could leverage money. And if I do this my way through the corporate credit, the banks are going to go, your way. They go, what's your name again? How about we leverage money, reference 3 times 5, and get up to $1 million of credit? Is that okay? Manageable debt offsets taxes. We can leverage money every step of the way. See, what is the goal? Borrow money is not taxable. If we take corporate credit and we buy our lifetime income by borrow money, okay, lifetime income is real estate or franchise. So you never had to use your money to hurt your family in the first place, by the way. If you need $100,000 tonight, the office sells it for $10,000, 10%. If you did it tonight and you called the office right away, it's $8,000. You save $2,000. If you need $50,000, it's usually $5,000. If you call the office tonight, it's $4,000 instead. From there, $25,000 is usually $2,500. If you need it tonight, it's $19.99 if it was done right away. The ultimate goal, but it's up to you. But it's a Zelle only, and you can call the office right away. Now, make you a money-making machine. If I get you basically a Wendy's restaurant, a storage unit, okay, a laundromat, a car wash, these are things we'd partner up 25 to 75% based on what you want to do in the program that we're going to do together. And what happens is we're going to create money, and you're going to get your cut. I get our cut through our divisions. You want to buy me out, you can, or I'll buy you out. But you know what happens since 1987? I make millionaires and billionaires, and they say, dude, Ray, do it again, do it again. So if you don't have a profit and non-profit from last year, they give you the second year right away for the line of credit. We have them in stock. If it did it tonight, it's $29.99. If it's during the day or like tomorrow, they normally sell them for $49.99. All right, so you don't have your time. What did you do? I believe you haven't found enough me time. I'm up every day at 2:25. That's right, ever since I was a little boy. So this is the kind of businesses we would partner up and we'd go get. Now I'm going to get you through escrow, close the escrow, and we're going to share the keys. But again, look at your neighbor. Let's go buy it up. We could play if you want to. So 2025. All right, this is the year to run. You don't look back, and you're going to say all through the day, I'm going to accomplish my goals. I'm going to accomplish my goals. Coaching programs are simple. You're stuck with me or one of my junior and senior coaches. We look at your file every 5 days. And what happens, I want to blueprint you past, present, and future. Good, bad, ugly. Any problem, bankruptcy or tax lien. From there, any problem, American Express or Chase. And then family, corporation, divisions. And we have to plan to die, called irrevocable trust. And the car will be division. And your house will be bought through a trust from now on. And auto income and cash flow free up your time. You're going to be on the phone for an hour with me. Partner of life and you. We charge $1,999 for that blueprint call. But again, if you did it tonight, I give you half price like I did before on the other things too. It's $9.99 if it was done right away. Here's what I always did. Okay, I didn't get a mommy and a daddy and all that silly stuff. I always felt uncomfortable and I didn't like to be used and abused. But credit, I was great at this. So I take a card, maybe a line of credit like these two right here, take $40,000 off of a card, borrow money, and I go buy a laundromat, car wash, or dry cleaners. I took $100,000, then I'm going to get a storage unit. $250 could be an apartment complex. So I like boring and steady, by the way. So let me hold your hand. We're going to teach you to be an investor, and you don't have to run a damn thing. We have management companies to do it for us. From here, if David can do this in 8 months for $96,000 a month, you can do it too. But again, if you want me in coaching or one of the specialists, let us know. What we're going to do is going to get you in the coaching. You get a blueprint call with me. All right, we're going to basically get you $25,000 of credit. We're going to basically expedite to rapid to push your score up and away. And then you're in the workshops, level 1, 2, 3, and specialty classes. And you literally, it's very simple. Usually it billed at $11,596. If it was done tonight, it's $5,000. Then you're stuck with me, blueprint call, and then a call every other week, and I'm going to give you a list, and I'm going to tell you what to do. I don't really want you to think. It's a Zelle, by the way. Bank transfer, deposit, or wire. Call the office right away. Simple to do. All right. So now if you want to get very serious, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, this is the next kind of level. See, the IRS turns around and says $5 million business is small company. So if you're in long-term coaching, we're going for $5 million. Is that all right? We're going to fight to get the keys because I want to get the keys. We're going to share it. Is that all right? All right. So we got 2025. It's here now. The ultimate goal. It's your turn. All right. Make your auto income 100,000, and that would be the goal. So we turn around and train you to be a CFO, and I redo it my way a little bit for you. So what happens next? You take that credit, corporate credit, and we invest on returns as an investor, 100,000 a month. That would be the ultimate goal. So what we have to do is learn how to do what? Projections, create limits, and we have to learn to daisy chain credit from one card to another card for all your divisions. And we turn it up to $5 million. Is that okay if we increase the limits all the time too? So weekly analyzations, all basically classes, and a bi-weekly call after the blueprint call. Is that all right? We play? All right, so here's how it works. If you get into a 3 months coaching program, we're going to charge you $8,000, and I'm going to give you $50,000 as a bonus credit. Very simple. If you got into 6 months, it's $15,000, and your bonus is $150. From there, because the credit would cost it anyway. So if you do the long term, this is where you get to pick your location. If you're in a $30,000 coaching and you want me, then I'm stuck with you every step of the way. But I'm going to build you $300,000 of credit. From there, what are we going to do? You're going to be able to pick one. Which one would you like to share? Would you like 25 or 75%? That's the ultimate goal. All right, as we do this, if you're in coaching now, you need to extend your coaching before it basically runs out, because that's only how you get the discount. All right, but if you don't, then when you sign up, you go back to normal price. Now, this is something I wanted to customize, and I call this turnkey, Ray's Custom Blueprint. This means I'm going to basically be your CFO. I'm going to be your CFO, and I'm going to turn around and guarantee that 750 score. We're going to blueprint your personal life every step of the way, even partner. We're going to basically get profit corp in 9 divisions. Okay, nonprofit, we're going to work in conjunction. And from there, we're going to get 100,000 of personal credit. Yes, that's true. 29% rule, 71,000 of safety. And then we're going to get 250,000 for the corporation and daisy chain it by 3 divisions. So it's $1 million friggin' dollars. From there, we're going to daisy chain the credit like I just said. So what do we do now? Blueprint loan up to 250,000. Kind of fun. Auto income. So you can get it to 75% of this? Wow. So the ultimate goal is very simple. We also got a plan to die, irrevocable trust. Now this is here now. All right, but okay, it was coming, but now it's here. So understand, to do that and get that $1 million of credit, it's $100,000. It's not cheap. But then we get to partner up and away. And that's definitely a bank transfer today. From there, you can always call the office at 800-254-9506, and they're waiving the 5% fee today. Now, if you needed, credit, we build you up, you might have an extra credit, or you want to spend some money, you can create a bucket of money. Did you know a bucket of money from a division or a corporation gets you 8, 9, 10 a month? That's right. All right, put 5,000 in the bucket, pay the 2,000 a broker's fee. Now you get 8, 9, 10 a month. For 12 months, it's almost doubling your money. So this is how I created cash flow for you for time, because I had to save my credit reports and my cards too. Boring and steady. I want you to take a picture of this because I'm going to be picking locations for you. I'm going to give you, basically, if you're in coaching, a broker's list. Find your own, do your own thing, and I'll guide you every step of the way. But if you want me to do it, that means we're going to share the piece. And the ultimate goal will do all the work. All right. So now you even have that blueprint loan from American Express for $250. Here's how it works for American Express if you don't know. Their platinum card is their gateway for the blueprint loan. So if you have a company that's doing 100,000 a month, in and out, in and out, in and out, all right, you can qualify up to the 250. If not, when we partner up, we're going to use my account. Is that okay if we use my account? If we're in a long-term coaching program? So we get the 250 to go get the goodies. Then we can multiply by each division. That's kind of fun. Want to play? So help me help you help other people in the affiliate program too. You get to make money. You have fun. So like I said tonight, banks and grocery stores and cities file bankruptcy and bring the pain home. No, they write it off on their taxes. You're the one who brings the pain home. What if you have 3 divisions of you? It'll change your life. Stop bringing the pain home. Become a certified CFO. Reprogram your brain to millionaire status. Look behind that curtain every time, please. Me, I'm a sinner. I say what I say. I just don't plan what I say, but it just comes out. I got to ask God to forgive me all the time since I'm a pastor too. I'm licensed in California. You want me to give you a wedding? Let me know. Kind of have some fun. But again, he gave me a gift, and I got the whole piece of the pie for you too. You got 800-254-9506. If you want to partner up with me, let me know. That's the ultimate goal. Hi, John. Hi, back. Mark, how you feeling? I know you had surgery a week ago on a Monday, not this Monday, Monday before. Well, I got all prayed for you as well. You had open heart surgery. Glad to hear you're back. All right. The ultimate goal is what can we do as well and partner up and away. But again, that's the ultimate goal. I want to change the world. I want to change your life. It's up to you. Let me do that because I can change it and I can make it what you want. And I can basically give you the list. We're going to do what you need and accomplish your goal, and nothing's going to get in your way besides you. I think I'd be calling that office right away, especially you want double the divisions tonight. 800-254-9506. So remember, we have to do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.